EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. A kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In the course of a game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
Caught. It's Wilson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
On the give, it's Warren. Sheds off the tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
First carry for Najee Harris.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This is 2nd and 8. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Here we go. Go.
Harris. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Extend. Tonight.
Fields. Touchdown! Calvin Austin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. But down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Open man right side is Rice.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
He juked him.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Now here's Mahomes.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
You look at this Steeler defense.
They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
That one caught by Rice.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes now to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Nifty footwork at the 45. Loose inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
against the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see the dynamic.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. McCole Hardman now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out is fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. Well, he reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Second and 3 now. From the 47. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Yellow.
First down, ball at the 36. Pistol now for Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has it in close. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Pacheco. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe. You push a little closer. And now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out to fourth-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State's Justin Fields.
Probably feels like he owes his guys one after last week, doesn't he? Threw a couple picks, did find the end zone, but his guys around him still found a way to win. Now, here's where he's got to be careful, Kate. You can't get it all back at once. Sometimes, when you're over-aggressive, it leads to, well, days like last week with a couple interceptions. Got to do your job, but just do your job well.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he got this close to midfield before going out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go.
Running behind center with Harris. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action, Fields. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. First and 10 now from the 30. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes fits it through the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They bring a tight end in motion right. First down throw, Mahomes. Finds his man, Gray. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7. Hauled in by Rice. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important.
Here we go, set. Set.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Right.
Fields out of the gun. He's got it over the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Right.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We played one here on Christmas Day. Just a field goal separates these two. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go,
They'll
son.
try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
One strike.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Right.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here we go. Go.
Fields now on 3rd. It's caught. Warren. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. He gets 6 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Tonight.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Tonight.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Motioning him from the slot right. It's a race down the right side. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Tonight.
Harris. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Tonight.
They'll run with Harris. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And with just 2 games to play, he's sitting atop the league in touchdown receptions this season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Has his man, it's Pacheco. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Yellow.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to the air, Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Another throw for Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. He's off to the races. At the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Completes this one to Rice. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Right side.
They've got a man in motion.
Right side.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Right side.
Mahomes trying again here on 2nd and 10. On target to Worthy. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Yellow.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Right side.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Angel. Sit high.
A carry by Harris here to start the drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
He's trying another one deep. He's got it inside the 25. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He finds Brown right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. And And the Steelers going for the dime look on third down. To the air, Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On the return, here comes Austin. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
Here we go. EQ. Tonight.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here we go, son.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap to Fields. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throwing again on second down, Fields. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Chip clear. Tonight.
A final throw before the break. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. And with that, we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. And yes, I'm going to be the one to say it, partner. Both teams hoping to find a present waiting for them in the second half. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the Halftime Report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Here we go, son. 575. Right.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Play action, Fields. Wilson's got it. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Go.
Going to Harris to start the half. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10 from the 41.
Tonight.
Harris once more. He'll cobble together a yard there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here we go.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
Tonight.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Tonight.
Here's Fields to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Here we go.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Tonight.
Warren here from the gun. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
11. Go.
Off play action, it's Fields. It's taken in by Washington. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
A counter give here to Pacheco. He's got a gain of 6 there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Third and just 2 to go. Back to the air, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, if he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Set.
They give him out to Najee. And he'll get it up to the 27. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Caught by Freiermuth. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They bring their tight end left.
Set.
Fields now on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Don't jump. Ready?
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Receiver in motion, headed right.
Set.
Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Set.
1st and 10 give to Harris. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. You good? Hey, Ken. Go.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, Scott.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Tonight.
Now it's Fields. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This one's headed for the sideline, and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. Pacheco holds it in.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. It's Pacheco again. Oh, stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs down by only 2 in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And they draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Hey, 43.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Second and 6 coming up here.
I don't need to.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Throwing now. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
17. Where's that?
Looking to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Hits his running back. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Yellow, yellow.
Hauled in by Gray. And this is down all the way to the 3. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Pacheco. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Yellow.
To throw. He's got it. And he's brought down for a loss. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Yellow.
Now to throw. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut it to a point late in this one. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Test. Butt straight. All right.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Here we go. All right.
He'll throw it. He puts everything behind this one. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Chiefs offense out to take over. Still time to go, Bronk, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. Flush down now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Need this to force overtime. And this will not be caught, so their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.